India's street food scene is unlike anything else on earth. The streets are louder, the flavors are stronger, and the food somehow gets crazier at every corner. Today, we're diving into India's most extreme street foods, from giant crispy dosas and overloaded sandwiches to spicy snacks that completely explode with flavor. And honestly, some of these foods look absolutely unreal. 1. Pav Bhaji, India's butter explosion. We're starting with one of India's richest and most famous street foods, Pav Bhaji. At first glance, it almost looks simple, but then you see the amount of butter. Street vendors throw huge chunks onto giant sizzling pans while spicy vegetables are mashed together right in front of you. The smell is intense. Spicy tomatoes, garlic, onions, butter, chili powder. Everything cooking together creates this unbelievable aroma that fills the entire street. And then comes the bread. Soft bread rolls toasted directly on the buttery pan until golden and crispy. The final result is rich, spicy, creamy, buttery, and honestly, dangerously addictive. 2. Giant Masala Dosa, India's giant crispy crepe. Some dosas in India are absolutely gigantic. Watching them being made feels almost like watching a performance. The batter is spread quickly across a massive hot grill in perfect circles until it becomes paper-thin and incredibly crispy. Then, spicy potato filling, butter, and masala spices are added inside before the dosa is folded into this enormous golden roll. The texture is what makes it special. Thin and crispy outside, soft and flavorful inside. And when served with coconut chutney and spicy sambar, the flavors become even more intense. 3. Pani Puri, India's flavor bomb. These tiny crispy shells may not look extreme, but the flavor explosion is unbelievable. Each Pani Puri is filled with spicy flavored water, potatoes, chickpeas, onions, herbs, and tangy chutneys. And you're supposed to eat the whole thing in one bite. The moment it breaks in your mouth, everything explodes at once. Sweetness, spice, sourness, crunch. It's chaotic in the best possible way. 4. Vada Pav, India's spicy street burger. This is one of India's most popular street foods, and despite looking simple, it's packed with flavor. A spicy potato fritter fried until crispy, stuffed into soft bread, then covered with chutneys, garlic spice, and fried green chilies. Cheap, fast, spicy, addictive. This is the kind of food people eat standing on busy streets while traffic, noise, and cooking sounds surround them from every direction. 5. Tandoori, chicken, India's fire grilled legend. Tandoori chicken might be one of India's most visually satisfying foods. Chicken is covered in yogurt, spices, garlic, chili, and smoky seasonings before being cooked inside blazing hot tandoor ovens. As the chicken roasts over intense heat, the outside becomes slightly charred and smoky, while the inside stays juicy and tender. The colors alone make it impossible to ignore. Bright red spices, smoke rising from the grill, flames everywhere. This is the kind of food that grabs your attention instantly. 6. Butter chicken and tandoor. Naan. No Indian food video feels complete without butter chicken. Rich, creamy curry packed with smoky spices and tender chicken cooked in traditional tandoor ovens. The sauce looks silky, buttery, and intensely flavorful. And when fresh naan bread comes out of the hot tandoor oven with charred, crispy edges, it becomes impossible not to crave it. 7. Jalebi and Indian sweets. Pure sugar chaos. Indian desserts are intense. Bright orange jalebi fried into crispy spirals before being soaked in sugar syrup. Soft gulab jamun dripping with sweetness. Colorful sweets stacked everywhere across busy markets. Everything feels rich, sugary, colorful, and completely over the top. So, does India have some of the most extreme street food on earth? Honestly, after seeing all this butter, spice, cheese, and chaos, I think the answer is definitely yes.